Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the bedroom as I am returning somewhat warily to the world of 1923. This is season 2, episode 3, and nothing's going well. Most of the ranch is stuck in a blizzard. Elizabeth is done with being anywhere on that ranch. And Spencer's running. And Alexandra is on a ship that might yet sink another one. Will we have any wins today at all? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But we're going to watch. And I'm so thankful that you are here with me for this adventure. So we're going to get under the cozy blanket because fall returned to Pacific Northwest. And my beverage today is a Washington apple because snap, crackle, pop, delightfully, it's ready to go. So let me know what you're drinking. Let me know where you are. You can watch this full episode with me on Patreon, where I would love to see you. And if you're ready, let's get to it.
Zane, we're taking your family home. We've been...
Yeah, Zane and his family going home was not a win. This was, I guess it could have been worse. But I don't know if I'd call it a win. I guess it could have been worse. How buried are they? Well, pretty decently buried. It could be worse.
Kids are gonna freeze to death. We need a fire.
Are you gonna find any wood to burn out here? Use the wagon.
I used the wagon. I got nothing to get you out in.
I ain't getting out of this anyway.
You will not talk like that, you hear me?
Yeah.
Don't quit on them, Zane. They ain't quit on you.
Yeah.
Burn the wagon. We'll ride out.
You can't ride.
I'll flop over the side of a horse. And that's also a mighty nice wagon to be burning, but...
I can sleep horseback. Ain't nothing to sitting on one.
Oh, that's right! The wolf. I forgot about the wolf. How could I forget about the wolf? Well, there was a lot of trauma happening. That poor nurse. How the hell did the wolf get in the house?
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I gotta shoot up Elizabeth 20,000 more times. With the same needle, I realized earlier today, they don't have fresh needles each time. It's the same needle. She's terrified. That's why she didn't realize, possibly, she picked a terrible hiding spot.
You don't know that it was Rabbit.
We know.
Wolves run from men. Madness drove this animal, and it will drive you to your death.
It's driving me already.
This is not madness, it is fear.
I'm gonna say that.
Please don't leave.
So,
Go away.
what? Oh.
I suppose you
Okay,
have
Kara.
to shoot you in the living room, like an animal. The world is not a fair place, as you've surely realized by now, but it has been far kinder to you than to the woman lying in the back of Dr. Miller's buggy. That I can assure you. Whether you're ready to be one is debatable, but a woman you are. It's time to act like it. Now, lay back.
You go, Kara. So I'm having difficulty understanding Elizabeth's trauma of being treated for rabies. Like if they said she was some indication that she was pregnant and she was fearful of losing this baby like she did the last one with having a needle and her having get it. Totally understand that. But they haven't given us that indication. So right now she just seems to be a bit of a brat. And I would be tempted after a bit to say, fine, I'm locking you in a room for 10 days until you die a terrible death. I mean, please help me understand why she's being a ninny. think it's my grandfather, Marine, where you did your own surgeries on yourself and you didn't say a peep.
New York Harbor is in view and will be docking shortly.
They're all saying, sweet baby Jesus, let me off this thing. She is ready.
What ferry? Ferry to where?
Immigrant processing at Ellis Island, Mom.
Why must we be processed and therefore to wander the city?
Because they secured their travel documents at the US Embassy in London prior to departure. Had you done the same, you'd be free to wander as well.
I can't tell if they're armed or not. They do a medical inspection, don't they? What if her pregnancy's going to do something to prevent her from entering?
Speak English?
Of course I speak English. I am English. We invented it.
Got a special boat for people who give us lip. Deep breath in. Hold it.
That was unnecessary.
Last name?
Alexandra of Sussex.
Is Sussex your last name?
Sussex is the region where my family's from.
I didn't ask where you were from. I asked your last name.
Dutton. Are you unwell?
Scared. And the soldiers said pregnant women cannot come in.
Ah.
Why won't they let you in?
Because I'm too mouths to feed with no means to work.
Any cough, fever, rashes, nausea?
None.
See the stool to your left. Can you bend over, keeping your legs straight, and pick the stool up?
What would be the medical purpose of that?
The medical purpose would be to see if you can do it. America has no need for mongrels or invalids. Remove your clothing. It is not a request, Miss Dutton. It is a requirement. Turn around, please.
She's barely showing. Suck it in.
Reflex is normal. Lie back on the table, please. Open your legs.
You will not.
Then back to the ocean you go.
Can't tell for a venereal disease by putting your fingers inside her, sir. That's sanitary.
Something you forgot to tell me. You're pregnant. And they wonder why we check them. Note her chart.
What did you write on me?
I'm noting your pregnancy for the next examiner.
There's another one?
There's 3.
Oh, good God. What are you checking for?
Deep breath in. You need to stop crying.
Oh. Ah! Was that during the inspection that caused that?
Do you have any food in that fancy bag? No. No crisps, no biscuits, no nothing. You gotta buy your way in, you know that, don't you? Or trade your way if you got no coins to spare. How do you look for coins? What I have, I don't have. It's none of your concern. With that face, I know what he'd want for passage. Pregnant. Looks like you've already been trading with some lucky bloke.
Give that back.
Maybe the officer won't mind biting from a used loaf of bread.
She has no bothers.
I hope we brought plenty of coins, love, because I'm gonna work all the trade right out of him.
Oh, he's zipping up. He's zipping up.
I'm joining my husband at his ranch in Montana.
Cattle ranch.
That is correct.
I suppose this rancher is tall and handsome. Think you're the first woman to come through this office with a dime store novel and a dream? America is not the land of dreams. It is the land of opportunity. Opportunity is something that must be seized. It must be earned. In short, you must work. Do you have a marriage license?
I will work alongside my husband and his family.
Enough with the fucking husband.
America runs ads inside every newspaper of London, boasting of the endless opportunity here.
Why didn't you name drop? Isn't he like a war hero somewhere somehow? Mr. Man can microfish. Call Montana. Have you heard of the Duttons?
A sonnet by Emma Lazarus, donated to raise money for the platform your Statue of Liberty rests on. A statue which stares down on you as you strip us of our dignity and inspect us like cattle. In fact, I would say this is the least free I have ever felt in my life.
You must display some marketable skills to gain entry. Do you have any?
Define a marketable skill.
Can you read?
She just quoted sonnets to you, sir.
Prove it.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Just start from the beginning.
Seeking a passage with a bit more relevance to our current situation. Re-examine all that you've been told and dismiss that which insults your soul, which is exactly what I will be doing with you regardless of your decision. You've lipstick on your neck. Might want to remove that before you head home to the missus.
You're not safe yet, Pumpkin. You got a long journey to go.
Where may I find the train station?
Where are you trying to go?
West, Montana.
Montana? Where's that?
Good question. Do you sell maps?
Not to Montana. You need to get up to Grand Central Terminal.
Where is that?
Uptown. Too far to walk, take a cab.
Cabs are expensive.
Not as expensive as getting that bag stolen.
Keep your hand on it.
Hide your money in your shoe. Keep your eyes open. And the nicer somebody's being, the less you can trust them.
You're being nice.
I'm too old to be anything else.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. I love how Grand Central still looks the same. Just the displays are now electronic.
Destination.
Bozeman, ultimately.
Montana. We got a fur coat and gloves tucked in that bag.
I'm from England. Thank you. I'm no stranger to cold.
Lady, that ain't cold.
How much is a solo?
124.50 cents.
How much is that?
If you can spare the extra 30, I highly recommend it. You could end up bunked with an Irish woman and 6 screaming rugrats. Or worse, if there is such a thing.
I don't know why I'm gasping.
Now put that somewhere different now. Every pickpocket in the terminal just saw you hiding place.
She's pretty and blonde, so she's getting extra assistance.
I suppose I should hide this too.
You should absolutely hide it. Don't wait on the platform. You wait up here till you see the porters and other passengers move this way.
Thank you.
Cowboy rode by our camp looking for strays. Didn't know we was camped on someone's land. We could leave if you like, or help you look for strays, then leave.
Well, if you're gonna hunt up some strays, you can camp there as much as you want and draw a wage while you're doing it.
That's very generous. That's nice.
You hungry?
Should get back to my people.
See you in the morning.
Shinnick.
We didn't exchange names. I don't know. I felt that might be important instead of, hey, you, sir, Mr. Man. Oh. Is this the tribe, yeah, this is the, yeah. And they sent kids for this?
Says 2 lawmen and a priest did this.
Priest?
You know them?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna go after them.
Tell these men to leave the justice to us.
He said justice isn't what they seek. If it's justice you want,
you better catch them first.
Find them first, because they'll give them something else.
Vengeance. Ooh, I'm kind of excited for this marshal to go after the douchebag. I hope she catches him.
That's not what troubles me, Doctor. They should be home by now.
It's no Hemper's travel.
They should be home.
Shouldn't we all?
I say as I'm trying to head to mine. Yep. Better hang out for a few, sir. I think your services are going to be needed for a bit.
Storm caught us. That the doctor? How did you know to call him for us?
I didn't call him for you.
They're gonna owe the doctor a lot of money. Or a lot of trade.
I need everyone out.
I think they're all patients. Just to be checked for frostbite. Hypothermia.
When someone suffers a severe brain injury, fluid, blood, can build up and cause swelling. Builds up against your skull and pushes against the brain.
So what do?
We must drain it. And this is not the place to do it. They should have done it at the hospital.
They weren't doing much at the hospital.
Clearly.
We gotta take him back down to town. Or you're setting up shop in the kitchen and pulling out the toolbox.
Well, I guess we gotta find you a drill, Doc.
Well, I have a drill, but I have no anesthesia.
Let me have a word with him.
So, Zane, we're gonna have you bite down on something, and you probably will pass out.
Good news and some bad news. Good news is there is a way to get you better. Doc has to drill a hole.
That's the good news?
Compared to the bad news, it is.
What's the bad news?
You're gonna go through hell. Oh, she's packing.
Kara said that I had to want more than the man, that I must want the life, and I want no part of it.
What about for better or for worse?
Nowhere in our vows did it say to live in this frozen hell and fight for my life at every turn. Be my husband, be him in Boston.
This is my legacy.
This is my home.
This is my destiny. It's my right.
It's not mine.
Jack, you should step out.
No, let him watch.
You're getting much better at this.
I hate Ward. I'm done with this place.
Sorry, Jack. She told me to.
Sorry, Jack.
Where was that in our vows?
That's the worst. That's the worst part. Sickness. Sickness. It's the sickness part.
You ever see so many cows? In Sicily, everyone is killed. Starving. Only the grandmothers are fat. I don't know why.
Menopause.
Let me see that map.
Is this a checkpoint?
You think maybe a wreck up ahead?
Thieves. Oh, it's military. It's a lot of people to bribe. Are you gonna take a detour, Spencer? Like that doesn't look suspicious that you turned around?
Turn right up here.
We're going off-roading.
Another right.
You don't know what the condition of this road is.
We stay on this for a while, it'll be a big loop.
Do you have enough?
We have to get rid of this truck.
We'll be fine.
I'm not dying for a bunch
Fuel?
of fucking booze.
Do you have enough fuel for this?
They will never catch us. They don't even know where to look. Keep driving.
Oh, Jesus.
Drive.
You out of your mind? You got two choices. Walk with me to a train station, or take your chances with this truck.
They're my family.
I'm going for mine.
All wrong. They're family. Look what you do for your family.
But I don't have to do it for yours?
Best of luck.
I need my pistol. No, you don't. I can't defend myself without it.
You can't defend yourself with it.
I need it, please.
Is he gonna find his dead body on the side of the road somewhere? Oh, Jesus, he just went and, wow, didn't even try to finesse nothing. He made his choice, Spencer. It was a dumb choice, but he made it.
My dearest Spencer, I've reached New York. In a week's time, I shall stand on your doorstep. Are we not done proving that we have earned each other? What calamity awaits to keep me from you? What fresh hell has the devil devised? It is absolute terror that the world will not let me have you.
Creepy man behind her. Creepy man behind her. Alexandra. That's what my mother always says when we go out. Walk with awareness. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. And how does that man know that nobody else is going to walk in that women's restroom? Did we have any successes? Well, I guess Alex making it through immigration was a success. Was it his name Giuseppe? Giuseppe? You made it all the way, and then you... What? Okay, we did not see his conversation with the men at the roadblock. Did he stop? Did they ask him questions? Did he try to bribe them? We didn't see that. We just see him barreling across it. So how it really started and went down, we don't know. But man, there's 5 guys with guns and you have a pistol. But it is interesting that we spent so much time with Alex going through the, is it onboarding? What do they call it? The whole Ellis Island intake. The whole intake process. And how terrible it is. And was. Still is. And was. And the humiliation. And the degradation. And just hypocrisy. Again, hypocrisy. Thy name is America. So I'm curious as to why we spent that much time with her. So we have her fighting to get to Yellowstone, and Elizabeth is ready to run away with her hair on fire. Do I blame her? No, if it's not what you want and you're miserable, you shouldn't be forced to stay where you don't want to be. But I think she was warned many times over, and Garrett told her, don't romanticize this one bit. It is challenging and hard and will age you like nobody's business. You have to love it more than the man. She was not lying. Garrett's a badass. Oh my God. So where do we go next? So it sounds as if Spencer's in Texas. So Tiana's in Texas with Dad. Alex hasn't left New York. We've got Zane about to undergo surgery at the kitchen table. Fun. We've kind of gotten off the path of saving the ranch, haven't we? I guess there's lots going on, but the focal point of how do we keep the ranch kind of lost it a bit. Am I happy for that? I don't know. But there we go. Episode 3, lots more to watch, and I do appreciate you being with me on this adventure. So this is just a reminder, please hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate the algorithm love. And until we meet again, this is just a reminder, breathe, be aware of your surroundings, don't make yourself an easy target, eat something substantial, get your shots, and then come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.